Hello, hello, hello. That was one hello for Trevor, one for Weston, and one for Dan.
I want an extra.
Well, hello. Yeah, Tim, do you want to adjust that camera for us, please? Thank you. Trevor was a little out of frame.
Sorry.
God dang it, Trevor. How is it the smallest one here is the only one that can't fit on the table?
It's because we're so big we push him out.
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome to episode 7 of Uncalled For. This is 7. I keep forgetting the numbers now, even though I asked like 8 times before we actually went live. So yeah, we got Trevor here for the first time, and then you guys know everyone else is here. Should we let Trevor go first, since it's his first time ever on the show? Should we just...
That's fine.
You guys gotta show me how. Someone's gotta show me how it's done first, though.
No, trial by fire.
Me? All right, I'll go first.
Just make sure you talk into the mic and
All
not
right.
like...
Yeah. Sorry, I'm new to this. All right, I'll go first.
Trevor's plenty loud. He can talk anywhere, and I got him. So
I'm a loud
Okay,
guy.
that's fair.
All right. So my first one is like you guys know me. I go for like a lot of phases in my life where I'm just like super into something.
It's a quintessential part of your character. Right?
Yeah,
It really is.
So,
you really do, yeah.
So like my question, I got 2 actually. If we
Okay.
because I'm guessing we'll go by it quick. So what are some like weird phases you've gone through?
So
in your
when
life?
you say weird phases, do you mean that like 3-week time period where you were just obsessed with a ukulele, like that type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Then. Like we're...
Yeah, so I'll give some more examples of mine. So, like, yeah, I had a ukulele phase. I tried to learn the ukulele for, like, 3 weeks and then gave up. And then I spent, like, 2 weeks trying to learn sign language because I really wanted to. And I just gave up on that. And I'm obsessed with volleyball right now.
Yeah,
So
but
that's gonna last
I don't
maybe-
foresee that one going anywhere.
Yeah.
Once the Jamaicans leave town, you're not going to play volleyball anymore.
Oh, that's not correct.
We played before they came to town. Just saying.
It's true.
Oh, okay.
So am I the only one, or do you guys got some?
No, like when I was little, I think everyone goes through them when they're small. You know, like in
Yeah.
elementary school, yours just obviously have carried over
I
through
just
to
haven't
adulthood.
matured.
Yeah, you just haven't hit that point in your life yet. No, so anyways, I like back when I was really little, you know, elementary school, 2nd, 3rd grade, whatever. I really wanted to be into skateboarding, so I would practice skateboarding all the time, and I got skateboarding shoes. But then, like after a month, no more skateboarding. You know, I was like, "Yep, we're done." No, there's definitely a few like that. There was also where I was really into playing pickup basketball for about a month, and then I got bored of it. Mostly, I just suck. Yeah, obviously, I can't jump.
there.
I'm a little, you know, it's hard to jump when you got all this extra weight. So I would say those are the 2 I can think of. But because I know you go through a lot, like you said.
All the time.
It's something different. Every month, I could just be like, "Hey, Trevor, what's new this month?"
Yeah.
Oh, well, now I quit volleyball and I'm into. His next one's gonna be origami. I'm calling it right now.
I like
Maybe.
origami.
He's gonna.
That
be,
is pretty
one.
cool.
That would be a cool.
He's
one.
That's a cool one.
He's gonna be walking around with a backpack full of paper making geese or swans or
I
something.
can get behind that.
Look, this one moves its head when you pull its tail.
I'll do that.
That's just gonna be Trevor's life.
I don't really go through phases. Most of the stuff I pick up, I kind of stick with for the most part.
Yeah.
Or if I don't do it as much anymore, like I still enjoy it. I just don't have the time or whatever. So
Yeah.
but,
It's because he's cooler than us. He knows how to stick things through.
no, I'm just kind of lame. But I don't know. Frisbee golf was a big one that. Got
Yeah,
me
I went
too.
frisbee golfing with you once, and I was beyond terrible.
Oh, it happens, dude. You gotta just
It
keep doing it.
happens.
I'm
It was-
still terrible after all these years. So
I got worse. I was doing good. Now I just went
You're still
down.
better than
side
all
note
of
about
us.
frisbee golf. Did you guys see the shot like over the
Yeah.
weekend? Did you see that, Dan?
Oh, the
I did
hole
not.
in one.
That was
And it wasn't a
crazy.
hole in one, but James Conrad had like a 247 yard or foot birdie to force a playoff hole, and then he won world championships because of it.
James is a man.
My
Yeah.
friends who don't play frisbee golf sent that to me.
They're like,
"Hey,
"Oh my
you
know
god,
you."
dude!"
I would relate with this
Yeah.
You're like, "Hey, remember this phase?"
Yeah.
Right.
while playing the ukulele.
Yeah.
Trevor's out of the the frisbee golf course.
Mini golf's another one going to be here
Straight in.
soon.
Dude, mini golf's dope though. Like I would go mini golf right now.
I wanted to learn to play it because we were gonna go camping, and I wanted to learn to play it around the fire.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire.
He was trying to pick
song.
up
And
chicks.
we just got demonetized on YouTube.
You think I was that close?
All right, Weston, you got any?
Honestly, I'm kind of like, I don't go through very many phases, but I typically follow my friends through their phases, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. And so in that way, I do go through phases with them. I'm more of
Gotcha.
like a sympathetic phase.
So you played the ukulele as well?
No, but like for example, I would not have gotten into volleyball as much if you guys weren't getting into it.
Yeah, true.
If that makes sense. So I join other people with their phases
Yeah.
and so on and so forth.
I'm the same. Because
And-
I always hang out with you, Trevor,
Yeah.
and you're like, we gotta go do this. We gotta play this. Let's go to Fort Defiance and do parkour.
Parkour.
You never came.
I did.
Did he do a gainer into the refrigerator box?
No. He tried his
360
best at a
spin,
cat pass.
gainer.
It was not good.
Didn't quite work out, but that's all right.
I'll go do parkour with you, Trevor.
Hey, let's do it.
I will cause an earthquake when I fall, but I will do parkour with you.
I'm over that phase though. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
I'm still in it and to watch the videos. I just don't want to
Yeah.
do it myself. I'll kill myself. But,
Yeah.
I definitely probably would
but
die
I mean,
if I tried.
I like volleyball. It's awesome.
You guys.
I liked
wanna-
volleyball before you got into it, but
Yeah.
we've gotten into it and have been like going hard.
He's the
It's fun though.
he's the phase hipster. I was into volleyball before you thought it was cool.
Hipster.
Trevor, he's the hipster of Trevor's phases. I was into
I
it
can
before it
imagine.
was cool.
That
I
is
watched
true.
the anime
Shit.
of it before, but other than that,
That's
no.
what got
True.
me into
The
it.
volleyball anime.
Haikyuu.
It's freaking fantastic.
It's good stuff.
It's one of the best anime, you know?
It's
You
good
know?
Isn't a haiku like a
Haiku.
word?
Haikyuu.
Oh, haiku.
It means volleyball in Japanese.
Oh, I was like, is it like a word thing, like a haiku? Like it's like a.
Haiku
that-
is a poem.
It's
a-
a. Is it a
with certain
poem?
amount
Okay, it's a type of.
syllables.
Yeah.
Haiku though means volleyball.
Tim is looking really concerned.
That's because I don't think you gave me the right mic numbers. What number is Weston right now?
3.
Oh, that's Dan.
I'm
What,
4.
what number are you, Jordan?
1.
You want to plug it in? Because I don't really hear you much at all.
It's plugged in.
Oh, okay.
You want to unmute it and I can, or just mute it and I can plug it back in?
Go ahead. I'll try it.
Well, you got to unmute me first. That would help.
I'm like getting nothing off that.
Oh, you know what? Hit the. There's a button right below the headphone dial. Hit that button. Now you should be able to hear me.
Oh, I hear everything a lot clearer now.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
that's good.
Hey.
Do you guys want me to go for my second one, or am I hitting time?
No,
Oh,
go
no,
for it.
you got plenty
we
of
got
time.
plenty of
plenty
time,
of
dude.
time.
Alright.
So if there's any more random phases you want to talk
Yeah,
about,
yeah. I think I went for like a hard snowboarding phase, but like the other ones are not as weird. But yeah, I figured that we'd talk about that pretty quick. So my second one I thought of the other day was, what are things you like want to do that you know you shouldn't do? And so the reason I thought of this question was my mom made corn, and she boiled it.
Oh God, where is? I want to do something with this corn, but I should.
No, it's not the corn.
She boiled it, and like I saw, like she took it out, and I saw like the boiling yellow water now, and I just wanted to put my hand in it,
What?
and I
Like-
don't know why. Like
Did you just want to like feel what the water
I,
was
I
like?
just wanted to put my hand in it.
I understand what
I
you're
know I
talking about,
can't,
though.
though, you
I
know?
understand because it's stuff you know, especially when you're little. You know, it's stuff you know that's like, okay, you can't do this. Like, this will hurt me.
Yeah.
It's stupid. You don't do this, but you're like, but what if I did?
You know what that
Yeah.
actually? So that reminds me. I was talking with my sister the other day, and she brought up something very, very similar. She's like, have you ever been driving down the road, and you just think to yourself, you know, I'm not going to put my car in the ditch, but I could, or I'm not going to hit that car, like cross the lane and hit them head on, but I could. Like, that just reminds me of this
Yeah.
exactly.
Or if you're
you know?
riding your bike and you're
Oh,
like,
yes.
I really just want to throw a big stick in my spokes.
I'm not going to.
Or
I-
turn,
I'm not
turn
gonna-
the handles.
Yeah, I've
Insert
been
that
there
meme
before.
where it's like, "Dang it," and then you blame something
Been
else.
there before. I promise we're not weird. You're just weird for not admitting that you feel the
No.
same way.
Yeah.
Now
Or
you
like
mentioned
for
the
me, like I go for walks regularly over in Spencer. I cross a bridge all the time. I go across. I'm like, I could always jump right off here. You know?
Are you all right? Listen.
No, like there's water under there.
What's
It's not that deep of a one. Well, it's not
Okay,
deep,
okay.
but it's not that high. It's just, you know, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah.
He hasn't thought that in a while though, so it's all water under the bridge now.
I mean,
No, I go through it every day. Just kidding.
I had a similar one. Like, I never considered it, but like I was at for work. I was up at the Jackson Motorplex, and sprint car racing, they're flying by at over 100 miles per hour.
Seems like I could jump in front of one of those.
No, but I thought,
Good jump.
ouch, that would hurt a lot if that hit me. I don't know why that ever occurred to me, because like obviously there's a big fence between, but I just
Yeah.
had that thought of that would hurt if that ran me over.
This is true.
That's true.
But when you
I
mentioned
bet
the
you
car,
could dodge them.
maybe
If you can
Just
dodge a
dodge a
wrench, you
car.
can dodge a car.
you can dodge a sprint car. You might be good at
You can
dodgeball.
dodge traffic. You can dodge a ball.
If I
like the
catch
ultimate
one
game of
though, who's
Frogger.
out?
Right.
You.
I said I think it'd take you out pretty quick. Yeah. No, so there's a lot of those. So it came back like full circle though when I was talking with my sister about this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know, I've never once thought about it But she's like, well, even when you're working, like you could be walking around, like, I have a gun on me. Like, I'm not going to, but I could, you know? I'm like,
you can
no.
just pull it out and shoot.
I was like, bar pop.
Well, see, yeah, I think everyone's like, I was talking with my mom before I came. I think everyone's natural instinct is like, that's weird. But then the more I talk about it, she's like, you know what? When I am driving, I do notice that. Like,
I could just run over these people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not gonna do it. That'd be
I
bad.
could.
Yeah.
But that's gotta be like 100 points.
Oh, the point system.
Well, I mean, what is it? It's like
Old lady.
25 plus 1 for every year old they are, something stupid like that.
Oh, it
Something like that.
changes.
We just make it up on the fly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Does this go back to that comedian you and I watched, Jordan, where it's like the amount of power you sometimes have? Like,
yeah.
Like if you bought a bunch of orange cones, all of a sudden you control traffic
Yeah,
however
he
you want it
goes-
to go.
He goes, if you have no idea the amount of power you wield with your imagination and a bike lock. He goes, you can just be walking down a Baskin Robbins and be like, well, you're closed. It's like he's like, it's not stealing if you put the bike lock on someone else's bike.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
I was like, it's one of those things,
Yeah.
Like the comedian says, you were one Amazon click away from ordering orange traffic cones and making traffic go wherever you want.
yeah.
I don't want them going down my street today. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Someone's like, why is the road closed? Just run around, just go back inside. You're like, I don't know, I'm sorry.
Have you ever wanted to just super glue your hand to something?
I can't relate to that one.
I've always wanted to. Whenever I use it, I just want to put it between my fingers and. I don't know.
Just
Don't
and,
look
and,
at me.
and Dan, how's it
I'm
going?
not weird.
Pretty good.
At my old job, we had a conveyor belt, and shirts came out of it, and I would touch it like real quick, like jab it, and then
Yeah.
I'd do it, and then I'd like get more comfortable, and I'd like do it longer, like, and I would just keep like, and I'm like, I'm gonna hurt myself. Like, it has a thing like, don't put your hands on this,
Yeah.
and I still did it, and
Trevor, why do you have vinyl print on your hand?
Trevor's the type of guy that when they're like, please keep all hands and feet inside the right at all times, he's like, woohoo!
Yes.
Like both arms is straight out.
And every time he writes, I could reach a little bit farther. And then plunk, there's a
gotta
pole.
push the boundaries.
Right out of high school, I worked at Godfather's, and like working the ovens and stuff. Those pans come out very hot.
Yes.
How long can I hold a
I'd
pan?
always be like, I could grab that real fast and run over there to the dishwasher. Like, I could make it, maybe. I never did, but I always thought I could do it.
Do you want to test this? I mean, there's a lighter right there. You can see how long your heat tolerance will last.
I don't want to do that. I knew I couldn't, but it
You
was
want-
always in the back of my mind that I should
Maybe
try.
it's a pride
Yeah.
thing. Maybe you just want to prove something, but then you just end up failing.
Yeah.
I sometimes just want to take a piece of metal and connect two electrical ends, a positive and negative, and just watch and see what happens.
Have you ever wanted to put a paperclip in an outlet?
Yes, yes.
A
Let's be
fork? I
real.
don't know.
Well, it's like you can start a fire with a gum wrapper and a battery.
You know, you could test that a 9-volt cell has power by sticking it to your tongue.
Yeah, we were talking about that at your house
I
2
used to do
weeks
that.
ago.
I still do that, and Liz thinks I'm so weird. I'm like, I want
used
to
to
make
do
sure
that
it's
when
still a.
That is weird. I wouldn't feel
Good
safe
battery.
doing that.
You wouldn't feel safe doing that, but yet you feel perfectly
Oh,
safe.
yeah.
Boiling water, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick my hand in boiling water, but I refuse to lick a battery to see if it has a little bit of power.
Okay, you don't lick it.
Yeah.
You just like, and obviously if it has charge, it's not on your. It's not on your tongue very long. You feel it.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever licked a battery or just even, he says it's not licking, just a little tap. I've never done it with a battery.
Yeah, I've done
before.
that.
You haven't?
Many times.
I know you can.
Do
But
we,
I just,
do we have any 9 volts? Do it
no,
right now.
I don't.
Oh,
I got AA and that's about it.
we'll just get two.
That's not quite how that works.
And then
I don't think
lick
that'll
your
work
finger
that
on the
way.
other side.
We got a lighter.
Oh, wow.
You can light it and stick your tongue above it, and you can tell if it still has juice in it or not.
That's how that works?
Yeah.
Dang, I've thrown away so many lighters because the flame came out and I wasn't sure if it was hot.
Yeah, just put your tongue above that hole there and then light it, and you'll be.
I'm waiting.
We're waiting for this, Jordan.
This is going to be my new weapon.
First
Someone's
time I'm
mean
on
to me.
here. First time I'm on here, Jordan's house burns down.
Tim, where's the compressed air?
What?
The compressed air.
Is that flammable?
Oh, dude, give me the air.
Oh no.
Bad things
We
are
are
going to
we are
happen.
not going to do. Hey, Jordan, we should not do this.
Why not? Oh, it didn't work. Come on, work! It worked! It's not working!
can's gonna blow up.
I just did it last night. Oh, there was a little bit.
My eyebrows.
My eyebrows, my leg.
I like how you lit the end of the straw on
back.
fire first.
Oh, dude.
And it wasn't even touching it
Oh,
either.
man. I smell that gas real bad. No.
Here, we'll blow it out.
Nah.
Jordan. Yeah, let's put
see what you
those
do.
away. Here, let me see this.
Do.
Dan, let me please put this somewhere
Things
beyond
you-
his
no, you
reach.
You
shouldn't
can't
do.
trust me with
That you do.
you can't trust me with fire and gases, obviously. Tim's just leaving.
It smells real bad.
I told you.
Tim is out.
Bye, Tim. So, anyways, things you shouldn't do. That's probably one of them.
There we go.
But I don't care. Tim's
Clearly.
just- Are
Clearly.
you gonna bring an air freshener? Oh God, no! That's gonna smell so much worse.
I'll let
Not
you-
worse than what you left it smelling.
Oh, you could probably see like the particles of the air freshener dripping
that
down
on
on
purpose.
I
camera.
probably have cancer now from smelling that. But yeah.
He just went to the bathroom, grabbed the air freshener. Here we go.
Smells good though.
It smells like Hawaiian.
Yeah.
That smells like
It
bathroom now.
It smells like bathroom. That's a.
I'm only laughing because there's a sound like someone hit the table and it definitely sounded like a fart right when Dan said smells like bathroom.
You know, that's Trevor earlier was saying he'll stand up mid-show and fart into the mic.
Yeah, we'll wait. See if I can produce anything.
Tim, you should do that on the radio sometime.
No one would.
That might be one of the
seven.
7 band words.
What a fart!
The sound effect. No.
Wait, hold.
do
You,
it,
you said
just
7
like,
band words.
don't-
Yeah,
even
there's
stop.
7 band words.
Only 7?
Other ones, like depending on the format, you can get away with.
So what are the 7? Like just
I don't know the list.
Use rhyming words.
The
'cause
whole
that-
phrase "mother trucker dude that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick" is outlawed.
That was the 7 right there.
They straight outlaw that. One too many
Yes.
times.
Yes.
mother trucker dude that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. What?
You never
You never seen that
video?
meme?
I.
We'll have to show you later.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
show me because I don't
we
remember
will.
Has
that.
this show already gone off the rails?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's Trevor, dude. What do you expect?
Devolved into something else.
Something greater.
And I
Something
haven't
much
even
greater
gotten
than
to
this.
my new Dan Dumb Tracker.
Yeah, because it was such a great topic. There was nothing dumb about it.
Wait,
We're not going to comment.
did you call Jordan dumb in the fire thing? I don't think you ever.
I mean, he knows he's dumb, so
Oh,
I don't
my
really
pen.
need to throw it out there every
need a
time.
pen.
He's gonna write. There's a whole bunch in the cup right by the computer, or there's one there. He's gonna write down Jordan for the dumb tracker.
I think you made it on that list.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Yep.
did.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it every week. Every single week it's gonna be Jordan. Just start the list off with Jordan.
There we go.
It could happen.
Well, it's truth, so.
Wow.
It's just a constant. We'll just write it down before the show even starts. You should know what's going to happen.
It's like one of those universal truths in math. It just has to become first.
It's a proof.
Yeah.
It's the law according to the rule.
It's like the laws of physics. It's just, it is.
I am so sad.
A squared plus B squared equals Jordan is dumb.
Simple mathematical equation. I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
I hate you guys. Should we
I love you, Jordan.
should we move on
For
to the
that
next
reason,
topic?
I'm out.
Yeah.
Possibly move on to the next topic.
Yeah,
Should we go on
let's do
to what way should we go? Should we go
Who's
this way or
going?
that way?
I got it.
All right, you
It's
got
on
it.
here, Dan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I told you.
Did you?
You probably forgot. It's fine.
I didn't hear you. Probably were talking about I was in the bathroom, so I didn't hear.
No, I told him a few days ago.
Oh, okay.
But no, this one is near and dear to our hearts, obviously. It's kind of something about chicken wing culture. Buffalo wings, hot wings.
Okay.
The good stuff.
I'm down for this
I
conversation.
think
It's
I'm alone on
fantastic.
this.
Yeah, Tim, just stay over there in your corner.
There's a reason you're on that side
Mute
of the
yourself, Tim. You don't get to join the gloriousness that is this conversation.
table. As he's still on screen.
Do I get to stay on camera?
No.
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 Turn yourself off.
Denied.
Now, before we get into some of the versus topics of this,
Okay.
there's, I don't know,
Guess
if
that's
you
some
want to,
house rules.
yeah. I don't know if you want to call them like the purists that believe like it's buffalo wing bone in with only blue cheese. If you can't eat it any other way. I
so
disagree.
you can only have buffalo sauce, is what you're saying.
This is like
'Cause
coming from Buffalo, but
Okay, because I would say
I don't think that's just what I'm gave as an
okay, because you described my exact order every single time.
yeah. I know this.
We know.
I know this.
We know.
So what's the?
I consider you a purist. Do you agree with that? Like, is it? Well, let's just go into the verses. Blue cheese, ranch. Those are the two main ones.
Easy ranch.
Ranch.
All the time.
I agree.
Oh, no,
I
blue
think
cheese.
blue cheese is
Blue
absolutely
cheese.
disgusting.
No,
blue
You're a freak
cheese.
in
Blue
nature.
cheese is a failure of an existence.
Ranch
Since
is
I
one of
have
the greatest
agreement on
inventions
this,
ever.
blue cheese is just mold water.
It's sour disgustingness.
And
Ranch is
it
just lovely.
does not belong on any table.
You do not belong in the Midwest if you use blue cheese.
That's true.
over
That's where it's the
ranch.
biggest. Ranch is the biggest in the
Mm-hmm.
Midwest. Eastern Seaboard, Buffalo. Obviously Buffalo is all blue cheese for the most part.
See, so I think I might just have to move then, and then
It's
you guys
just-
won't have a show.
It's
So-
just arrogance.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you think I'm just arrogant over it?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
eat it with ranch. Like I have no issue with it, but I would much rather have blue cheese.
That's fine. I just don't like blue cheese.
Like if I had to pick one or the other to dip my wings in, I'm 100% going to go with blue cheese. Now that being said, if ranch is the only option, it's not like I'm going to throw a fit. It's still good.
Here's the thing though. I don't like eating wings without like a ranch or like you
Right.
said blue cheese.
yeah.
Do you guys would you
Sure.
guys eat wings on their own or do you?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to
I
have stuff?
would.
Oh, yeah.
I would. I much prefer a dipping sauce.
Yeah.
And
I would-
preferably ranch.
For me, it completely depends on the sauce itself. Some sauces lend themselves better to being eaten straight, but that addition of ranch is just, it takes that next level, you know?
Yeah.
It adds a plus to it.
Or the addition
Mm-hmm.
of blue cheese if you're a normal
No,
person.
No.
blue cheese sucks. It does not belong in
100
this
times
discussion.
out of 100, I would go plain wing over blue cheese because I'd never
I
dip in
agree.
blue cheese.
I would rather have no dipping sauce than blue cheese.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's been too long since
My
I've tried
mom,
it, so
I love
can't
my
say.
mom, but she was very wrong about her love with blue cheese.
I find it not.
I'm
It's
guessing
that
she-
far.
She really likes it.
Oh, she loves blue cheese.
See, because I like it a lot too, and actually, there's a place up in Minneapolis. Just speaking of blue cheese, you guys know the Juicy Lucy is like a really popular burger
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was called the Bluesy, where it was stuffed with blue cheese instead of like normal whatever other
man.
cheese
Poor-
they
I
use.
the
don't know
poor
that I would go
beef.
there.
It was
Being
it was
wasted
really,
with blue
really
cheese
good.
flavoring.
It was so good.
No,
'Cause
thank you.
then they put buffalo sauce on it. It was like it was so good, man.
No, thank you.
I'll pass.
But
I accidentally got blue cheese on a burger once. It wasn't terrible. I wouldn't get it again. That's about the only time I've ever had a pleasant experience with blue cheese.
I was asked for it off.
I didn't know it came with
But,
it, so it just kind of happened. It was one of like those Hardee's special burgers.
Yeah. So you'd rather
that
go
was good.
plain than ranch, but if you had an
Oh no,
option-
ranch, plain, blue
ranch.
cheese.
Okay, so we got 4 ranch and 1 for blue cheese. You're outnumbered by the smart people.
It's true.
Now the next.
The next is the biggest one. Bone in or bone out.
So you're talking wings or chicken
Wings.
nuggets?
This is where you want me to butt out, right, Dan?
Oh, you can offer
Oh.
up. We'll go into it a bit more. Explain yourself there, Jordan. What do you like?
Okay, so you're eating what, Dan? Just remind me. What do you call them?
Chicken wings?
Okay, wings, right?
You know,
Where-
not all of them are wings
What
either,
part of the wing?
right? Some are legs.
No, they're wings. Yeah. Have you seen a chicken wing? There's 2 parts.
Yeah.
You get the drummy and the flat
It's called a drummy, not a wing.
because it's off the wing. Have
I
you
know.
seen it?
I'm just trying to be stupid.
Okay, I was gonna say you cannot tell me that you're this dumb. Okay, so anyways,
Wow, Jordan.
how often have you
Wow.
called me? I'm sorry. What's
Yeah,
this right
but
here?
you actually are dumb.
Okay, whatever. But so we have
Yes.
the
I've seen. Do you know where I work?
yes.
I've seen chicken wings.
Okay, that's fair. You work at a chicken
He
place.
makes chicken wings.
That's a fair point. So basically, the boneless wing is over glorified popcorn chicken. You
Sure.
cannot change my mind. That's all it is. So calling it a wing is not okay because it does not come off of the wing.
Yeah.
It's out of the breast. It's not wing.
If you're lucky.
Where else would it come out of?
Other stuff.
The other stuff.
The other
See.
stuff.
So I think
Here's
that's a
the thing.
nugget at that point.
I mean, it's probably the hot dog of a chicken.
Well, that's the nugget.
Here's the thing: you can call it
You,
something
you,
else.
you
I'm
yourself
still
are
gonna
calling
eat it.
them nuggets. You've called them saucy nugs.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's saucy nugs
Let's
and
be
trash.
real though first, and I'm not disagreeing by any means. Let's be real first though. Everyone loves chicken nuggets.
Well, I mean, yeah, we love chicken nuggets.
So if you have that, that's all you have an option. You're not gonna you're gonna eat it.
Well, no, of course I'd eat it, but here's the thing: they're not wings. Which, when
Sure.
they say boneless wing, it implies that it's part of the wing, and that's not the case.
Sure. I don't care if it's a wing or not. I just want the better piece of meat, which comes from the wings. It is the better piece of meat. It tastes better.
Okay.
I agree. But there's something called laziness.
Which I am guilty of.
I am also guilty of.
Sometimes you just don't want all the work. You don't want to get messy. So you're like, give me those boneless nugs.
You know, okay, so I understand that. If I'm on a road trip or something, you know, and I want to eat something spicy, but I don't want to get my hands all, you know, disgusting for the car,
Sure.
then I'll use a fork and I'll get, you know, popcorn chicken. I cannot call it boneless wings because that's not.
We're gonna get him to slip up and say it one of these times.
Just get boneless wings.
So there's a few times I will order those. Or like if I go to B-Dubs and they have, you know, I think it's on Tuesdays or Thursdays, it's buy one, get one or whatever on those. Then, I mean, you get twice as much food for the same price. So you'd almost be stupid not to. Even if it's not as good of meat, you know, but you still get it.
Yeah. Well, not having the
But-
bone there too gives you a little more.
Well, yeah, and
It's
that,
not as good. It's not.
it's not as good. It's a little
awesome,
drier.
yeah.
I don't know, I always, I prefer it off
Not
the
if
bone.
you soak it in ranch.
Or blue cheese.
But we were talking about this
False.
earlier, and like at the Hillcrest when we go, like there's some that taste better boneless,
Mhm.
like with the sauce.
There's varying levels for each.
Some taste better bone in. I feel like.
There's
See,
a-
so, okay, I will agree there. So I feel like the honey barbecue is a lot better if it's boneless.
Yeah.
You know, so not having the bone in there, it tastes better with that because it's more like it's like a chicken strip, right? Because I would even say chicken strips and chicken nuggets are two totally different things as well. Because the nuggets is more like, you know, ground up and then formed to the shape, whereas the strip is just a strip off the breast. So I mean that even is different there. So I mean you can't even really, I guess, call it chicken nuggets, although I still call them that as a joke. You know, they're still saucy nugs for boneless because that's exactly what they are in a way. But no, I 100% will have to say there's no substitution for buffalo wings. Like he said, the purist, you know, on the bone, dipping it in blue cheese.
Yep.
Like, that's the way to
That's
go.
just-
You ruined it
disgusting.
right there, man.
I don't
you
think I
ruined it.
did.
I was following
You
you so
did.
far, and then
I don't
As
think
soon
I
as you said blue
did.
cheese,
ruined
you
it.
killed it.
We're all like, yep, no.
There's, I will say there's levels
Mm-hmm.
of each of those. Like, you love B-Dubs, right?
Oh, yeah.
I love B-Dubs.
Yeah.
I don't like their bone-in wings there. I don't think they're that great. Maybe I've just had bad experiences, but it's been quite a few. I really like their boneless wings. I think that's might be up there in the best saucy nugs region. You know?
Okay, that's
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Now, we have a kind of a local place called the Hillcrest that we used to go to before it just
Yeah.
took the time slot.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
come on, Jordan.
I
But
wanted to do the podcast on Friday nights, and everyone else was busy,
We were.
We
Yeah.
are busy.
so
But,
I apologize.
They have really, really good bone-in wings there. I think they're fantastic at the Hillcrest, to be honest. But like Trevor was saying, there is a certain sauce there called bourbon glaze,
Oh, so
and
good.
it is much better. Don't worry about Weston.
Is Weston dying?
It's a superhero pager.
It's much better on the
Is that the
boneless
bat
wings there.
signal?
No worries about it. Don't worry about it.
It's much better on the boneless wings there, because the sauce is, I don't know, it's kind of a weird textured sauce.
yeah,
It is, I don't know.
like they soak
It's
them up
when
better.
when they toss it on the bone-in wings, it doesn't like get on the wings as well.
Yeah, 'cause I think a lot of it has to do with when they put the breading on.
Yeah. Like,
It
doesn't-
leaves more crevices on the boneless,
Sure.
and so the sauce can get into the little like little
Like
divots. I guess you know.
yeah, it soaks into the boneless wings a lot more, and it's way better.
I'll never forget the first time we went there. And this is one of my favorite Trevor stories. Is we were going through, it was all you could eat. So he's like, I want to try the bourbon, whatever. What's it called exactly?
Bourbon glaze.
The bourbon glaze. He goes, I want to try the bourbon glaze. And the waitress is like, okay. And then he's like, wait, come on. He's like, do you need to see my ID?
That's a good Trevor story. Right
like,
there.
It is.
like legitimately serious. He's like, well, don't you need to see my ID because it's bourbon? She's like, no. Like, why would I?
You're lost.
Thought you wanted to know where I live. No big
secretly
deal.
undercover cop.
But
Selling to a minor.
just
I'm
like
still
that,
gonna eat them though.
they kind of differ from every place that I go to. You know,
Yeah.
there's like I said, there's levels of, I don't know, quality, I guess. What was I gonna say? Let's just go into like favorite sauces, I guess.
See,
personally.
I got a thing. Is like you were saying, you always go buffalo wing or buffalo sauce, right?
Well, I'll go with other stuff, but that's like my number one.
Oh, okay.
It's buffalo.
I was gonna say, because I have to mix it up.
I don't think you
Sure.
can say no to a hot buffalo.
Yeah.
Ever. Like that's my preferred sauce. If I had to pick one, it'd be hot buffalo.
I would agree, but it has to be like a house sauce that's special. The just generic Buffalo Frank's Red Hot kind of stuff, I don't think is good.
See, and I'm not a huge fan of that either.
Like
I will agree.
Like Hillcrest has a really nice hot, house buffalo
their
sauce.
buffalo sauce
It's
is
fantastic.
incredible. I love that stuff. Absolutely.
It's very, very good.
Absolutely. Otherwise, like when we go to B-Dubs or something for all you can eat night over there, the mango habanero, that's always a good one. I love that. I did try their Carolina Reaper, the new one, which is supposed to be like way hotter than Blazing, which it was, and it brought back flashbacks to just a terrible cupcake video that we made.
I thought it was fantastic.
I thought it was a great time.
I thought they were muffins.
They were definitely cupcakes. But
They're
They're muffins.
Shut up. That's a different conversation completely.
If you watch that video on YouTube and look at the comments, it definitely says muffins.
It's muffins.
Okay, well, you guys are wrong, but that can be a different conversation someday.
Well,
That
Jordan,
could
we've already
be another-
established that you are dumb, so why are you trying to act like you're smart here all of a sudden?
That's true.
Why do I even bother showing up?
Because it's your house.
It's true.
You're already
I'll just
here.
go sit on the couch.
Yeah,
I've
been nice so far.
You have been. You've been my only friend.
Give him time.
Trevor,
He just
Trevor
hasn't
can get
'Cause if
feisty.
I'm-
settled in yet.
If I'm mean my first time, then I won't get to come back. So I gotta.
Well, it's
We'll
like-
invite you. We'll
We'll
veto
invite
Jordan.
you.
Yeah.
That's like Nick's first time last week when he was like nothing but nice, and right at the end of the show, I just ripped one. Like I was so mean because he was like, he says like, yeah, we could play soccer with Jordan's head, and then Nick's like, I'll be the goalie, and I was like, well, that's just because you take up the most space in the net. Like just like he was nice the entire time. But I was just like I'm sorry, Nick. I love you, Nick. I'm so sorry.
And yet he's not here. Way to go, Jordan.
We had Trevor planned for this one. I think Nick's
This
going to
is
be
true.
Nick's either next week or the week after again,
yeah,
right?
if he can recover from his crying.
Maybe.
Back,
May never happen.
back to favorite wings though. I would say mine is definitely bourbon glaze from the
Okay.
Hillcrest.
It is
I
very
wasn't
good.
a fan of that.
Yeah.
It was really good.
There was a slight like, not aftertaste.
Did you
but
try it boneless?
I did, yeah, because I had one of yours off your plate.
Okay.
And it was a slight, not aftertaste, but I guess it's almost like a subtle undertaste, if that makes sense. Like there was something in the sauce itself that I don't know.
Bourbon?
An aroma.
There was something in the, I don't know. It's hard to explain, dude. There was just something with the sauce that was like, it was an underlying tone.
Now, do they have like a maple flavor, or is that the one that kind of tastes breakfasty?
I think it's a dry rub.
It's a dry rub.
Well, there's a maple
That was a-
dry rub. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
When did they add that?
Well, they've
it's
had that
relatively new, but it's been around for a
about
while.
the same amount of time as bourbon glaze, but
Okay, I guess so. I never look at the dry rubs, I guess, so I'm not.
But going back to bourbon glaze, though, I find I didn't really like it the first time I tried it either. But the more you eat it, the better
it
it
grows
gets.
on you?
Yeah,
It does.
Nice.
It
My
my
goes
wife
really
really
does.
likes that one.
So
And it's one of my favorite things there now.
maybe I'll just need to order it a few more times.
Yeah.
If we
Or-
ever get to go back.
Right.
John had a great idea.
On location.
Call him and see if we can do an on-location show.
I feel like they're not going to allow that.
Probably not.
If they're a slow night, maybe.
We'll have to deal with.
Do they ever have
drunk
slow
people doing
nights on all you can eat wing night though?
I've been there when it's not as busy on a Monday. You just got to pick like a random Monday where not much going
That'd be
on.
awesome.
Any
I'd just be
Monday's a
eating
random
in the
Monday.
mic. That would be so obnoxious. I mean, I do that when we game already.
That's true, you do.
Weston, did we get to your?
So I'm trying to think. Mine is just I have mine categorized by locations, like where we go to eat.
Okay.
and
It
then I
differs
choose
everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
my favorite
Okay,
ones for each
so
location.
B-dubs.
B-dubs? Oh, the Asian Zing.
Okay, Hillcrest.
That's my favorite. Hillcrest, bourbon glaze.
Yeah.
And then for like Woody's, the sweet chili.
Ah, yeah.
You know, I've
that's
never
good.
had Woody's wings.
They got the best sweet chili, and one that's not common. I've seen other places, honey mustard. Is
It's
that
actually-
common?
It was. It
I
wasn't-
liked it. I like it.
It's
at
not
Woody's.
the most common, but
Yeah.
it's not like
I've heard of the
super rare
flavor,
either.
yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
pretty good. If we're going with those three, Hillcrest is definitely the traditional buffalo. It's fantastic there. Their house buffalo sauce is
It's
really,
so
really
good,
good.
dude. I love it. I'll never forget that the hottest one they have. The guy was like so proud. He's like, "This is the worst sauce you'll ever have." And
The Black Mamba
no, the Helen Keller.
at Hillcrest.
Yeah, it's not on their menu.
Okay.
He doesn't put it on there because he doesn't want people to get mad about the name. But he says that it's so hot.
Flaunt it.
He says it is so hot that it takes away all your senses. And so he
Ah.
calls it the Helen Keller. And so he makes it with, I think it's just pure ghost pepper, like puree is what he puts in there. and I don't know. When I tried it, it was hot. Don't get me wrong, but it definitely wasn't as hot as this guy was flaunting. So I'm like, if they have a challenge for it, where it's like you have to eat this many in a certain amount of time, I could kill that thing, man. Like
well, you don't have taste buds anymore.
Yeah,
It's
you've
true.
kind of
After
ruined
all the
them.
dumb crap you've eaten. So that's
The,
another thing. But we'll get into that.
Are you
that in a
writing
second.
crap Jordan's eaten? Is that what's on the dumb list?
It's true. He's dumb.
What was the rest of your list?
Oh,
So far,
I said
Jordan
Hillcrest,
times
right?
2
Yep.
and Dan trying to be dumb.
Thank you. What was the next one? B-dubs?
Yeah.
Actually, B-dubs, I throw it to the Buffalo Dry Rub. I don't know if you've had that. It's fantastic. Really good flavor. I think that's a lot better than the sauce. The actual sauce there.
See, I'm not a huge fan of dry rub.
See, I'm
Every
the
time I
same,
try it, it's just
I like a little sauce.
yeah. I
It-
don't like it when it feels like you lose the moisture in your mouth. You know, I'm not
That's
a
why
fan
you
of
need
that.
ranch.
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 Or
with
blue
that is
cheese.
fantastic. But
Or blue cheese.
I just don't
Get
think
out
I've
of here,
had the
Jordan.
right dry rub.
yeah, you just gotta kind of try them out. They're hit and miss. B-dubs has a salt and vinegar one that's actually really good too. But outside of that,
For a dry rub,
yeah, it's
I'll have to
actually
give that a
really
shot
good.
because I
It's
really like
really
salt and
good.
vinegar
We're,
chips.
we're making sure we're hungry.
I'm really hungry.
I know, right? They also have a lemon pepper one that's pretty good too. But what's the last place we were talking about?
It was Hillcrest and B-dubs were just
Woody's.
And then Woody's.
Oh, he
Woody's
loves
was
Woody's.
last night.
The bourbon sriracha at Woody's is pretty good.
Ooh, that's also pretty
Bourbon
good.
sriracha.
You,
You know,
you gotta try that one out. Actually, it's pretty decent.
some night we'll have to go to Woody's and get wings. We'll
I'm down.
plan that because
I'm down.
I've never had their wings before. So for me, it's not like it.
I mean, they're okay. They got some decent sauces though,
Yeah, I mean, it's only 15 minutes away from here. Like that's
and they're
easy.
surprised. Like for Woody's, you know what Woody's is.
Oh yeah,
They're surprisingly priced well.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Really?
true.
Yeah, it's like $8.99 for 12 instead of.
that's not bad. Actually, so on a Wednesday night, if you guys aren't busy, which I don't know during the summer times if you are, I guess it's not Portside, it's Nautical, right next to Portside, right?
Yeah, been a nautical.
They have their wing night there where it's like buy one get one or something like that for their wings. So
Okay.
we should definitely go some night, just on a Wednesday, just go get some wings if you want.
I'm down to sometime.
All right.
Wednesdays
See.
probably won't work, but
Yeah, we gotta study.
Is it my turn to get my favorites? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Go for it.
So B-dubs, Asian Zing with
Okay.
ranch. Need ranch with it.
For the Asian Zing?
Oh, yeah. It's a great combination.
It is a great combination.
she'd range for everything.
And
Just
then
real.
Hillcrest, I like their honey sriracha
Ooh, that's a good
with
one, too.
their
It's okay.
ranch.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go with ranch with all three, but I haven't really had Woody's wings, so I'm going to go Softail wings.
Softail's good. I used to go there all the time when I was in
and
high
they're-
I
school.
found it a little mediocre, but go ahead.
But they have a sauce I haven't seen anywhere else, honey garlic. It's like a perfect, like, it has like the kick of garlic, like not spicy, but like the kick of it. But then the sweetness of the honey works really well. And that is a one I do like with bone-in, that honey garlic
Okay.
sauce. So
Okay.
with ranch.
Yeah, I used to go to Softail every Wednesday when I was in high school because I forget what their deals were. It's funny though because my grandpa went there not too long ago, maybe like a month or two ago. He went with somebody and he's like, "Yeah, I went and got chicken wings." I was like, "Oh yeah, what do you think?" He goes, "Well, it tasted good, but my hands were so damn messy after." He's like just complaining. He's like, "I hated how saucy my hands got." Like I was like,
Sounds
That's
like a
why you go
person.
saucy nugs.
Yeah.
But I agree with Trevor, though. The honey barbecue, if you ever get that, that is better boneless. Slathered in ranch.
I would agree. I don't know. I've just had like barbecue's just barbecue for
See,
me.
yeah, I can't.
I've
I
been-
don't even get it anymore.
I'm
just
over
sick
that
of it,
now.
Yeah.
I can't.
"You grew up."
Yes.
I-
It's just kind of boring.
I get it
really
if it's like
enjoy
like say Liz and I split a large at B-Dubs and you get 4 choices of sauce. We'll get one of them as honey barbecue just to kind of
Yeah, I mean it's a
not
good
bad.
flavor. It's a really
It's
good
not bad.
flavor.
Yeah, I think that's like as a kid, I only had honey barbecue wings.
Right. I
I never
understand
had
that.
buffalo. I never had anything else.
Yeah.
So now that I'm like, I
Now
see
that you've seen
other
the light,
sauces,
you've
I'm
seen
like,
the light.
There's more to life than honey barbecue wings.
Yeah, I've ventured on into the levels of heat.
Yeah.
But that's, I guess, the last part of my question was, is there a certain, I know yours isn't, Jordan, but is there a certain level of heat where you just, like, cut it off and you need flavor still, or do you just love the hot stuff? I
Okay,
like-
now actually, there is a point for that with me.
was
There
it
is.
nowhere? Because
No,
you're
like
dumb?
so the
lava?
lava.
It's got a good flavor.
No, so
Once I'm getting straight magma, I'm going to stop.
Putting red coals in your mouth?
no, so like I said earlier with the Carolina Reaper wings from B-Dubs, like I will never order those willingly, and just because I want to enjoy it, right? And I don't know if it's like some weird, every time I get flashbacks to me laying on the floor of my shower, like in tears, just wishing, having the thought in my mind, if this kills me, thank God, because this pain is over. Because it felt like someone took a welding torch full blast in my stomach after there was 2 Carolina Reapers in those cupcakes, man. Like, they were hot.
We circled back to Trevor's topic. Jordan looked at the
On
menu
those
like,
muffins?
that's dumb. Well, I want to do it, but that's dumb.
Full circle. So, no, like that, I think that's definitely up there on that list of, like, if for a challenge, would maybe consider it, but I'm not going to go order it willingly and be like, you know what, I want to enjoy this.
Like there's a careful ratio, I think, between heat and flavor. And if one, like, I guess if heat kind of bumps that away, no.
See, like when I go to B-dubs or something, I will gladly get mango habanero because that's not hot to me. That just tastes really good. Has a really good flavor.
Yeah.
And that's probably, though, at the top of... Because, I mean, the Blazin', now that they switched it to the Carolina Reaper, no, that's too hot for just me to want to enjoy it. I'll do it if you guys do. Like, if everyone's like, hey, we'll have one,
Of
whoever...
course.
Well, because we did that one time after a Skillet concert where we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and we got... See, I didn't have to do it because I had a $20 gift card. There was 4 of us there, and I had a $20 gift card. I was like, okay, so I'll throw down the $20 for the gift card. I go, then you 3 can split the rest, but whoever goes the longest without... whoever has to drink something first after one Blazin' is what it was. If you drink something first, you pay for the rest of it, or you guys can decide to quit at the same time. And that was fun. I ate
you.
One. I did eat one though. I just wasn't part of the
I
contest.
wasn't there, but that sounds terrible.
I'd just rather enjoy wings.
Yeah. See, that's like the flavor is what got me into hot wings because I'm like, they're good, but they're hot. And then I built up my tolerance, and now I'm like, I like it. So I'm not gonna have just heat for heat though.
Oh, I say I got toes of Satan down there. I got 3 of them. It's a 9 million Scoville unit sucker.
Nah.
Just add another dumb spot for Jordan.
Wait, I'm dumb for having those.
Just tally it behind.
Someone
it.
sent them to me. I didn't
For
buy it.
offering them to Trevor.
I thought
Right?
Trevor
I
might
would
want a piece of
die.
candy.
I would die.
It was a piece of candy, sir. Daniel.
But if we're talking like heat where we don't go, a lot of times I avoid Buffalo. Like I'm definitely way below Jordan's heat tolerance, but also Buffalo in
Far
general.
and below.
But I'm also just not a big fan of buffalo sauce. So obviously for there, like you're getting heat, but not good flavor, for my opinion. So I typically don't go to buffalo sauce necessarily.
See, I love the flavor. It's so good.
I mean, if it's a good buffalo, it's
It
good.
depends.
But
It
you can get
depends,
pretty generic with buffalo pretty quick.
A lot of
Frank's Red Hot.
ones are generic, and it's just
Just get Frank's Red Hot. Be like, yep, this is our buffalo. What'd you do? Nothing.
like super vinegar based ones.
Yeah,
you
it-
know?
Well, that'd just be the honey barbecue thing again. You just
Right.
get
Yeah.
sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, once you've had one of like the generic, you've had them all for sure.
But I mean, yeah, I love heat. Actually, I like to go pretty hot. It's just the flavors usually go really bad once the hotter you get. That's what I
Yeah,
discovered.
yeah.
So I don't know.
They're
If you
not
can-
real.
So the shirt Dan was showing is the drones of
yep.
North America, and it has like pigeon, city surveillance, vulture, public sanitation. Like it's the
Yeah.
birds aren't real.
Card carrying member.
That focused way too
Card-carrying
well.
member of the
That
movement.
focused way too well. I got that aperture
movement.
nice and white on there, so I guess that was way too good.
You want to join something of import? Talk to me.
You want to do something?
I'm also
with
a
your-
member of that place.
You want to do
so-
something useful with your life?
You can talk to me about my drone shirt. I have a card.
Raise awareness. They're not real.
I hit one today on my way home.
You
Nice.
took out a drone?
Take
I
one
was
of those drones out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it must have been at the end of its lifespan. Like, they only built for how many years?
It was a
I don't know.
kamikaze attack drone.
Do you?
Might have been, yeah.
This bomb just didn't go off. Just the thing goes down.
They heard me talking about it. I was watching it in the car.
I mean, I got a couple shotguns. We can go out bird shooting someday if you want.
Yeah.
We can
Just
take out
get
some
an
drones.
EMP.
Just get an
true.
EMP. That sounds
Drone
like the worst.
shooting.
Oh, okay, that's one of the worst ideas you've ever had.
No.
Speaking of things that you could do but shouldn't,
no,
EMP
he has the
a
same
whole
idea that
city.
I had.
Yeah, just EMP.
Remember when we was on the
He
island?
just wants to smell that drone-free air, man.
Yeah.
Drone-free air. Tim, are you okay?
What kind of sticky notes are these?
I don't know. I bought them at Walmart.
Those are normal sticky notes.
Sticky
actually.
ones.
Sticky. They're
Yeah.
orange
I don't
ones.
know. Why don't you study them and take some notes? And that way maybe they'll stick.
Shut up. Let's move on to the next topic then, shall we? Are you guys done talking about wings?
Sure.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's
I
been
want them,
45
I'm
minutes
kinda
already.
hungry.
So, Trevor, stop doing that with your mic.
I just want to point
Poor
out
Mike
this,
etiquette, Trevor. It just go together.
this text message that I just got.
Yeah, I saw that.
Care to share?
Well, I'm not gonna.
I can't read it.
It's true.
Well, I guess Tim's not gonna know.
You're good.
It's true.
And then
But-
you're also supposed to show off the sticky notes, I guess, too, Tim. So
They're just normal accordion fold ones that you sit in a sticky note container.
let's not do that.
He's not
But
sorry.
anyway, I'm used to sticky notes that I guess these probably do the same thing.
Yeah, they were
But
just in one big
these
pack.
like open this way, like they do.
I love how you can't see it on your camera almost because
Oh, because of the.
it's not.
I have to like hold it in front of me.
Yeah, hold it in front of you. You'll be fine. This is Tim's excitement is playing with sticky notes.
Eh.
Kind of gone
That's
off
my
the rails
topic.
here.
Okay.
Your topic, sticky notes. Weston,
Okay.
what's
Weston,
your topic,
let's
sir?
go.
So, all right, everyone. For mine, okay, I'm somebody who loves like anime and Eastern style storytelling.
Me
okay?
too.
I have noticed a distinct like
Jordan,
difference
just go in your corner.
how the Eastern storytelling is presented versus how the Western storytelling is presented. Have you guys noticed the same thing when
Oh,
you
yeah.
watch?
Yeah.
Because I've noticed like if I go back and see like I don't know, pretty much any Western style movie, who's the popular kid? It's always the strong jock, and then the nerd is the smart kid, right? That just kind of gets thrown off to the
Just
side. But if
Western
you,
stereotypes.
and then if you look at the Eastern style storytelling, it's almost the opposite. The smart kid is always the super cool one, but also there are just other little nuanced differences in how they tell their stories. So I was thinking about I was thinking about it for a while there, and I looked back and started doing research on some of the major stories or novels, books that actually defined how the different cultures grew and kind of played out. And before I go into some of the books and like things that I've discovered, what are some of the things that you guys have noticed?
I said one makes me cry, one doesn't.
So
There you go.
Eastern
Explain.
makes me cry, Western doesn't. I don't know. It's just
how so?
I'm just thinking anime wise. Or
I
like,
know, but
compared to
how? How do they
animations.
accomplish this?
I don't know, the storytelling and just like it just hits me in the feels. I don't know how to explain it even.
The medium is just wonderful.
Yeah.
It really is.
But I don't know. It specifically comes from different cultural distinctions that are of just how different we are, Western people in general, to the Eastern, Asian,
Mm-hmm.
Pacific cultures. You know, it's
Okay.
very, very, very different.
I am, in the nicest way possible, just going to sit this one out.
Do you need us to get you a little pen and let you off and do some drawing again?
I have a pen and paper already, so we're just...
Jordan's rather uncultured.
He is very uncultured.
I mean, I'm going to be over here drawing myself because, like, maybe I'll do a self-portrait. That's what I meant by that. But I'm not an anime fan either, so...
it doesn't have to be just that. There are also, like, other shows that are off from the East that
Okay.
can carry this through. Like, you ever watch any Korean shows, Chinese shows, Japanese shows?
I don't have my microphone on, but I'm shaking my head no on all, or my camera on.
Tim's
But-
strategic, or specifically BBC. That's it.
Ah.
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't watch
British broadcast television.
I don't
that
watch.
one.
I don't watch that.
Okay.
Your wife does.
She does. She loves
That sounds-
Doctor Who.
Shut up, Jordan.
All right, so doing my research, I did notice that there were a few of these literary works that really kind of shaped how the different areas grew and how their storytelling fell into place. So, like, here in the West, some of the ones that really hit us hard were the Odyssey and the Iliad by Homer. You guys have heard of those, right?
Yep.
You've got the Divine Comedy, Don Quixote, the Canterbury Tales, and, like, the complete works of William Shakespeare and some of those. What are some of the things you noticed about all of those? Have you guys read most of those?
Some of them.
I was forced to read them in English class and hated it.
Don Quixote. I read that, yeah. That's
Oh,
about
wait,
all
are
I
these
read.
Eastern or Western?
Western.
These are Western.
Oh, so it's still nothing Eastern for me. Okay.
Yeah. So one of the things you'll notice that they all have a
Jordan
single...
can't read.
I know, right? Poor guy. Sorry we went so far above your head.
I'm
here.
good at reading a room.
Are you sure about that?
I'm writing name tags.
Are you writing pros and cons of me?
Oh, you're pros and cons of
Whoa,
everybody.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's stop. Jordan can write.
I'm kind of impressed.
Jordan, pros, can write, cons, everything else.
Wow, I love
All right.
Let's see, I'll
So,
cross off all Trevor's pros.
so
I kid.
one of the things that I've noticed about each of these is they all have one single central character that everything really focuses around, who's really strong, very independent, and goes forward, does what they need to do. They get a little bit of help along the way. They come across an opponent, overcome that opponent, move on to the next one. They
Generally.
keep going. And that is something very generic that you'll see across all of these. And they always reflect on the individual and how they can overcome the challenge. Then I look over at like some of the major ones in the East, such as Water Margin, The Journey to the West. You've got The Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Dreams of the Red Chamber, The Tale of Ginji, etc. Okay? What you'll notice about those is that they're actually very decentralized overall. They have far more central characters, and whenever they come across an opponent and overcome that opponent, more often than not, that opponent ends up joining the main cast as a protagonist. So it's overcoming your opponents in a way that makes them join you, and like so that you come to an understanding.
Is that why you like Fairy Tail so much?
Probably, I love Fairy Tail. It is such
That's
a...
one of the things I appreciate, but that's one of the things I hate about Fairy Tail so much.
The enemies becoming allies.
Always.
Right. Well,
Oh, generally always.
many times they do. Way too many
But whatever,
times,
yeah.
probably. But that's something I noticed across many of these. Like, especially in the Journey to the West, you have the monk who goes forward. They come across like Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, has to overcome
All the
them.
different gods join.
They join them.
Yep, the pig god and all
So
that stuff.
the pig god, the water god, etc. And then they join, and it's decentralized, and it's more focused on the interaction and the community of the central characters. If you look at was it Water Margin, I believe? No, that would have been Dreams of the Red Chamber, I think. Is that a Romance
read
of
that
Three
one.
Kingdoms? Have you read them?
No, Romance of Three Kingdoms, I know what it is, though. Yeah.
But
The other ones
I
haven't
can't remember
besides
which it
Journey to the
was.
West.
Here, it's been a few days since I last did my work here. I think it was Dreams of the Red Chamber, though. It has over 100 central characters.
That might be a bit too much.
But you see, what it is just showing how varied the different
Sure.
characters can be and how they interact and how the world functions through each as a whole. It's community-based rather than individual-based.
That's interesting.
Like just
Sure.
and that kind of shows the cultural differences
Yeah.
as well. Here in the West, we actually tend to bring up and puff up the individual. Like, look at how this individual has done things, and then you do it for your own gains. But if you look at the Eastern culture, more often than not, you do it for your community gain. Is what it seems
Western
like.
culture is selfish.
It's very selfish.
Eastern a lot, especially like Japanese, Korean. A lot of the Asian cultures are. It's very honor based and it's very family based, and even greater than that, like you said, community based. Past that, they take a lot of I don't know, pride in that aspect. Whereas in Western culture, generally, we couldn't care less. It's pretty much about you. So I can see that. There's obviously different bits that kind of cross, but generally, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I see what you mean about the annoying sticky notes. Because now if I hang it where the sticky part's up top, his name tag is upside down. So it might kind of fall a little bit.
I guess that's maybe why I like it so much, is because like I like that community mindset, or culture rather than the individualistic one.
Yeah.
So it portrayed.
It makes a lot of times it makes for way much better storytelling.
Yeah. So it portrayed in stories. I would lean more towards that than I
Yep.
would an individualistic one.
Sure.
So, with that kind of all said, what are some of your guys' preferences here? What are your thoughts? What are some of your favorites from each of those areas, like from each cultural side?
Honestly, the whole singular character-based ones kind of, in a way, moves over. Like, they have their own genre called shonen,
Mm-hmm.
and that's generally singular person-based for the most part. Usually much better than the Western version, though. So if I had to pick a main character base, that's it, I would go with the Eastern version anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm up to anything that has a good story, so.
Yeah. I can't really talk because I haven't actually seen too much like Western. I don't think like stories, animated.
No, doesn't necessarily be animated.
Or
It'd
just-
just be like movies and TV shows.
Oh,
that kind of
okay.
Stuff. So
I like
Yeah.
Batman.
I enjoy.
You
The
just
Man
saw
of Bats.
F9, Trevor. What'd you think?
Oh. I mean, it was community, the family. Really broke that individualistic mindset. I don't know. It was dumb, but fun.
How bad is my name tag gonna be? Is what I'm waiting for.
This is a good question. I haven't even finished reading through all of mine.
Super smart, pro, con, too smart.
Good with
His strengths are
computers,
also
Oh,
his
those
weaknesses.
can talk.
Can't talk.
Can talk.
The only one I read on Trevor's is the pro that he's tall.
What is that last word?
Tall,
What's that
lots
last
of
word?
hobbies.
Talks a lot.
Sports
you can't
guy.
Talk a lot.
I can
Cry-
talk a lot. Okay.
Yeah,
Cries
that's a
at
pro.
cartoons. Goes through too
Too
many
smart.
phases.
I also cry over.
That's-
You
I
didn't
don't
write
cry
anything
over
about being
cartoons. I
skinny
cry
on
over
there.
anime. Get it straight.
Cries over cartoons.
Anime. Get it straight.
That's true. They're different things.
They're two very different mediums.
Well, I'm writing Dan's pros right now.
The uncultured swine doesn't understand.
Does
I
it?
think they're.
Jordan's
I personally
cons.
like my art I did for this topic.
It's a good one.
Jordan's cons doesn't cry at cartoons.
I mean, you are with Jordan.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
I think Weston would enjoy that art.
We agree for the
Let's see
first
this.
time in a long time. Tim and I are on the same
Mhm.
page.
Poor
I'll,
Tim.
I'll put these up on the Huge Media Twitter account as well. That way you guys can see them.
I mean, I'm fairly good at like getting people into the things that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've gotten Trevor into so many things that
This is
I like, and
true.
they're
That,
now
that
like
can be a
loves.
pro. That can be a pro.
But-
Convincing.
So maybe Dan is the trendsetter.
You
So
start
I-
the phases, kind
I
of.
kind of do.
Because you showed me parkour videos, and
I
I've
did.
gotten into parkour.
I did.
You showed me haiku, and now I'm into volleyball. Like,
I told you to watch
area that
anime
he's
with me.
Really good.
I got
is
you into 21 Pilots.
yeah.
Webtoons like
Yeah.
Tower of God.
yeah, yeah,
And
that's the
He
stuff.
Solo
hasn't
Leveling.
quite gotten into that like I've told him to, but
Yeah, I'm kind of slacking.
No, that's all right.
But yeah, I like that storytelling, though. That's cool.
Mhm.
yeah. So I would like
That's
to say,
Korean
Yeah.
storytelling.
I would like to
so-
say that I could, if given the chance, get Jordan into the stuff. But then I look at his taste in video games and stuff,
Right.
and I'm like, I think it might be a lost cause.
He is kind of hopeless.
Like I tried to give him lots of good lists of games that you are must play, and he's like, I'll play Fall Guys. And you know how I feel about Fall Guys.
That's a good one, right? One of his cons, mean to me.
Into me.
no,
saying-
just honest with you.
Honest. Brutally
Yeah. Just put jerk.
Thinks everything is
honest.
dumb.
Not everything. Just dumb things.
Thinks dumb things are dumb.
Yeah.
It's
Thinks
true.
dumb things are dumb.
I agree with that statement.
There we go.
But regardless, I think for the sake of time, we'll go ahead and call mine there because I think you guys get the
Mhm.
picture of what's going on, and I think we want to bring Jordan and Tim back in because I feel like they're getting bored, and then that's distracting us from the conversation.
You actually
so-
think I'm bored, Weston? I'm drawing name tags for you guys. I don't want to write one for myself because I feel like it would be wrong.
You should let Weston do yours during your topic.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh,
He also never did mine, but that's okay.
Well,
I,
it's 'cause
I
we got on
apparently
camera.
forced Trevor to like things.
That's one of his cons. Is he
Yeah, I
forces
actually.
them.
Or is that a
I actually
pro?
don't like these. I'm being held at gunpoint by Dan.
I did draw a sign so that way you
I
knew
got
it's
your
8 o'clock.
your
No,
now
I
wife to
see.
like anime. I can get some people to like
Yeah,
anime.
this is true.
I have that superpower.
There you go.
Like what I like.
So do you guys want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's
then?
just move on.
What you got?
Knowing
What-
what it is, no, I really don't.
I don't even know.
You
what
can
was
tell
this?
me with the
Okay,
name
so-
tag.
I don't know if I know what it is.
Okay, so my topic is going to be basically.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Oh,
Can I talk,
You can
sir?
add that one.
Jordan times 3. Is that what this is going to be?
No,
Jordan's
Yeah.
no, this
topic.
one's your topic.
Whatever. So basically, we were talking on stream a few nights ago. There is a. I don't even know if it's considered a town because the population is 0. But there is a place in Texas with a zip code, meaning that at one point it was a town, and it's called Pancake, Texas. Okay? Now, my plan is we are going to purchase the entirety of Pancake and turn it into a multi-million-dollar media town where we have our number one tourist thing be our pancakes that we sell.
No, we cannot sell pancakes and pancake. It should be illegal.
What if I want French toast?
Well, then you can go to like the French Toast Boulevard, or like we're gonna name our streets after
But
breakfast food.
French toast is better than pancakes.
It is.
It's true.
Ooh,
I think out of the 3, French toast is the top.
French toast, pancakes, waffles.
I would go in that order as well. And don't get me wrong, I like them all. But
see,
French toast
I
is
think that we
superior.
should buy the town of Pancake. Okay, hear me out.
With what
And-
money?
Yeah, where are we getting these funds?
You said we're just going to become a multi-million-dollar media franchise or something?
Well, I mean, just hear me out. Okay,
How?
we get a loan.
You get a loan.
Hold on. Have you looked at the surrounding areas around Pancake? Could we like sustain this? Will people come to Pancake?
I actually have not done any research into where it's at in
I think
Texas.
we need to Google map like Pancake.
Well, here I will show you in Pancake, Texas. There is
It almost sounds like a question, like Pancake, Texas.
there
Yeah,
is
like
one
question mark?
spot
Do we Pancake, Texas?
where they call it the Pancake Palace, but like obviously there's nothing there. Okay, so yeah, it's basically in the middle of nowhere, which to
Is
be
it a town
expected.
full of sinkholes, so that's why no one lives there? I
No,
know
it's
there's
just
a couple
it's a
of those in
town
Texas.
of nothing. But I mean, you put in Pancake, Texas, and it's 14 hours and 50 minutes away. Okay, I will show you the street view of this town, and you guys can Google this if you want, if you're watching the show. The street view of it. Come on, let me see. There's one building in the entire town called the Pancake Palace, but there's definitely not a palace there, and it's mildly disappointing. But see,
So you must be talking like actual city population, because when it comes to like zip codes, like, okay, this is Spirit Lake we're in, like, but people live in the country and their address says Spirit Lake. The
That's Pancake
it
Palace.
says
Pancake Palace.
the total
Shit.
city population of Pancake is about 880 people.
Really? Because
What's that?
there's no buildings here at all.
That's a building.
There's one building. There's no houses.
You said there's no buildings.
Okay, sir. No, so basically what we can do is
Plan
we
is
will
falling apart.
we will start here. Okay, we start at the Pancake Palace. We build our empire from there, and this entire
Build
thing.
out.
Do we ride your black bears that you were so concerned with riding in?
No, they were grizzly bears
Oh,
because
grizzly bears.
they can beat up an ape.
I feel like we need more
So you
gimmicks.
say.
More gimmicks to get.
Well,
them.
see, here's the thing: we build out streets and stuff. So we have, Waffle Way. Like, you just name everything after breakfast food. You can get Bacon Boulevard, Waffle Way. We can even have a Waffle House on Waffle Way if you want.
Only if it serves chicken.
Only if it serves chicken. No, so another thing that we could do, and this is what I think our biggest selling point is, right? Is we need to come up with a mascot. So what's the mascot going to be for Pancake?
Wouldn't this be a pancake?
I think we should have 3. French
Oh.
toast, pancake, and waffle, and they always fight.
They rate, like the
like
the
races,
mascot
mascots, yeah, they fight each other.
It's the mascot races at like
Which
baseball
one
games.
is number 1?
No, if you don't know what to decide, like every morning when you go there, if you're unsure of what to get, they fight every morning, and whoever the winner is, that's how you decide what you're gonna eat. Like if you can't make up your mind, you're like, all right, I'll eat the winner of this.
I'll eat the winner. Oh God, they're the best ones for the day.
Gimmicks, and then we start a betting league. So you bet on your breakfast.
See, and this is how we start to make money, right?
Yeah,
like this is
yeah,
our
yeah.
thing. So we can get people from the
my
community
gambling
to come in.
addiction's coming out.
Yeah, so I like this. So this
From,
is gonna be
from the
face.
community,
It's your gambling face.
because I looked up the 880 was not true. The last population update was 2000 when the population was 11.
Okay, see, so I'm sure now all 11 of them probably moved out because the Pancake Palace does not look like it can sustain.
So
many
you're
people.
saying there's no population.
He thinks, he hopes.
So,
I think.
but what community would come bet? You said the community would come bet.
this community, like the Twitch community that we have, that we will
All
build
7
up
people.
from our multi-million-dollar media conglomerate that we're going to build here. And what we do is we get them here, right? We have a whole community of people, and we can have different streamer houses. But basically, we will build an empire out of Pancake. And I think it could work out really well. You can have pancake battles where you just have to like make a pancake and start slapping people with it, and whoever wins, is like the mayor for the day.
What if I want to eat that pancake though?
Well, then you lose, and you just don't become mayor.
Sounds like a
We're
lot of
getting even
responsibility.
dumber.
I like the idea, honestly.
See, thank you. I knew you would.
Okay, first of all, Trevor latched on to any idea, so this is dangerous, Jordan.
That's true. He's gonna be in a phase.
Yeah.
He's gonna go down for a
Give
month,
it-
and he's like,
Give it 2 weeks.
What
2
have I
weeks
done?
after. Why have I done this?
His face will be buying pancake with me. No, so what we do then is we. I like the idea of, having mascots that race. I mean that, or just even fight to the death. Whatever one
Do
you
a
had.
bunch of challenges.
Yeah,
Or you get, like,
it's
a discount.
the mascot Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bet on who you think's gonna win. It's like the thing at Target Field where you send a text with I think this person's gonna win. If you get it right, you get a free candy bar. This one you would get one free pancake, waffle, or what's the third one? French toast.
Yeah.
So when you get a French toast restaurant in town, but you
But
get
I think
one
like
piece
you
of
have
each.
them on that road.
The fact that
say,
you
like,
forgot
French-
about French toast is very
You have
disappointing.
like French toast lane,
Shut up.
right? Pancake lane, waffle lane, but you can only get those things on that lane. You can't get waffles on pancake lane. Like,
Well, unless Team Waffle takes over and wins the pancake fight.
but he
Do I
never
wanna
does
know
because
what
he's
my name
like,
tag says?
he's like, let Teddy win.
Probably not.
Like the racing sausages
rigged.
of the four presidents, and he never wins, and that's Waffle. Waffle never wins.
Yep.
Care to share, Jordan?
Oh, Jordan, pros, has cool friends. Body would make good tools. Cons, dumb. Comes up with lousy plans. Uncultured, liking blue cheese on his wings.
Ah, yes. The biggest con of them all.
No.
This is so sad. At least I was nice with you. I like how one of my pros is having him as a friend. It's not have anything to do with me.
I say next time.
Maybe a little biased. It came from him, so.
I say we need to schedule a Jordan encouragement night.
That's not ever gonna happen. No one will show
Where
up.
It's like you know how they have like a roast of people, but we just roast them
The
all
roast
the
of
time.
Jordan.
But it's an encouragement of Jordan. So like I spent 2 hours trying to think of good things to say to you.
The whole show is just silence. You guys are sitting there.
Even better. So at the end of roasts, they always go back and say, "All right, but he's actually a pretty cool guy."
Then
so we
we
get done
roast.
encouraging Jordan, and then we just slam him.
It's just
I feel
inverted.
like the slam would take way too long.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
You created this, Jordan. How do you feel now?
Very, very sad.
At least I give you like a respite, between Wes just goes at you all the time.
He does, man. He's just like dumb. That's one of my just dumb. That's it.
I'm just getting peer pressured into it.
Okay, no. So back to pancake.
Take some responsibility, Trevor.
What would be just quick off the top of your head? What is a bad breakfast food?
Like a non-breakfast food?
Just like a breakfast food that you hate.
Food or just breakfast item?
Cereal. with
Breakfast
water.
item.
Coffee.
Oh, that's.
So you
Have you trained her out of that yet?
I know.
cereal with
I
I
water.
haven't seen it.
Okay.
She hasn't done it since we've been married.
Oh,
though.
God.
That
So
might
that'd be a deal
that might
breaker.
be a
That's
deal
Yeah.
breaker.
that might be
Yeah.
If not, she's done it behind my back.
So what you're saying is cereal with water. We can agree is a bad breakfast food.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's Jordan's restaurant.
Ugh.
Cereal with water.
Ugh.
What did I do to deserve all of this abuse?
This idea.
I thought this was a good idea.
I think we've established right here.
I thought this was a really good idea. No, so the plan is just hear me out on this, guys. Okay. Because I mean, Esterville has the midgets for their high school mascot, so we
It's
need
fantastic.
to have something for ours. So I'm like, is it gonna be
The trifecta, man.
the
The
pancake?
three horsemen of the breakfast apocalypse. The
It was a
waffle.
long mascot.
And now taking the field, the three horsemen of the breakfast apocalypse.
Yes.
Their starting lineup with 11 players.
Well,
Oh,
we gotta think
no.
of a team.
Can you imagine like a whole 11 players? Yeah, we're the three horsemen.
It's like bench warmers. with
You have
breakfast
50
food.
total people on your team, sir. No, we're the three horsemen.
We just remake bench warmers with breakfast food.
I'm down for that. Just have a whole thing,
The full breakfast platter, and it just has every one of them. Sausage links, bacon
Sausage
strips,
Links joins the battle.
Hash
Makes Trevor
browns.
gassy.
Biscuits and gravy.
makes Trevor gassy.
It's true.
It is true. Sausage makes me gassy.
No, so we can have different sporting leagues in the town, right? So Dan can be in charge of disc golf, but instead of frisbees, we just have pancakes people throw. However far you throw the pancake is, that's
Well,
where
he
you
said
throw
he
it.
saw people frisbee golfing with plungers one day, so that's not
Wait,
too.
with plungers?
That's a whole story, guys.
That's not too far off then.
I don't know if it's Jordan's idea or us roasting Jordan, but this is our highest view count we've had going right now on
gosh.
Twitch. So
It's me.
We've never gotten over 9.
It's definitely
That's-
me.
It's Trevor's beautiful
I got.
face.
I was 12, but then I mentioned it went to 10.
Way to go, Tim.
Sorry.
You failed
It
us.
was 12 until we got to Jordan's idea.
Wow, I don't even know. Okay, so anyways, we could have a frisbee golf league with pancakes, right?
Sure.
Mini golf, but this is the catch. The mini golf is going to be the worst one of them all, because the entire mini golf course is like a waffle shape, so you have like the little divots all over.
So it just sucks in and you get like
you
chip
you
it
hit
out.
the ball and it just constantly like bouncing all over the place.
I just imagine it like you hit it just goes.
It just goes straight down. It just stops right then and there. You can't do anything. Kane's just here for the Jordan
Why would we
roast,
play
okay.
that?
I don't know, Daniel.
We played dodgeball with
This is your
jelly-filled
idea.
donuts.
Ooh,
Yes.
Oh, there's got to be a
Breakfast
a
burritos.
pastry
breakfast burritos.
version. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we
so
played throw burrito with
Yeah,
breakfast
yeah.
burritos.
Hot, steaming hot ones.
Or there's got to be like, I don't know, different parts of the city that are for different cultures of breakfast. Like,
ooh, so you're
your-
saying
your
like
Tex-Mex Mexican like chorizo. And
Cereal court.
then you got your English full
And
breakfast.
second breakfast.
second breakfast actually is one of my
We go
favorite
to-
meals.
We go German with your crazy sausages. And
Yeah, Pastry
Wurst.
Parkway, Burrito
That's probably
Boulevard.
one of the worst ideas we've heard.
Shut up. Waffle Way.
wonderful.
I mean, we could have like a fruit thing, you know, because people eat fruit for breakfast. quite a bit.
French crepes.
I enjoy it. Crepes.
I like
Just
crepes.
admit that you like crepes. No, I'll never do it.
And very thin pancakes.
I'll never do it.
Just say you like very thin pancakes.
I think Tim has something to say.
No, I started laughing at Dan and lost it. Oh, yogurt. So we could have like
I
a
love
section for yogurt.
and granola.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Parfaits.
imagining?
Parfaits.
This sounds awesome.
Ooh, the gravel roads could be made of
Of
granola.
granola.
Just a
Everyone's
giant
driveway.
room where you walk in and it has like those things you pull down and cereal comes out with like every cereal ever. Like in
That's
the
just
room.
that's the only thing we have in
That's
the grocery
Cereal
store.
circle.
That would be cool, wouldn't it?
That's the only thing we have in the grocery store. It's just instead of like you go to the pharmacy, you're like, I need some ibuprofen. There's like, here's some Honey Nut Cheerios.
And all of the plumbing instead of water is milk.
Oh God.
So we don't have to worry about certain things happening.
Oh. Okay.
I just lost all appetite for chocolate milk.
I was kind of thinking about that too. I didn't want to say it.
Hey, we have cows. Squeeze your own milk.
Oh God.
Grab your bowl.
You get your
Well-
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Grab your breakfast bowl or grab the bowl. There's two. What one are you?
Obviously not, sir.
Well, you have both, so you get the bowl.
No,
Squeeze
no,
it in there.
no,
I
No.
try it. I've always wanted to milk a cow.
no.
Bowls, you can't milk bowls.
You don't
dude.
milk those.
Well, yeah, I know
Is
that.
that where
but-
yogurt comes from? Oh no! I gotta stop.
Well, we know what Nick's job would be.
Oh boy.
Oh God, Nick's job would be the worst. Oh, that'd be awful. Nick's job with that. Can you imagine how clunky, like chunky, and like that?
Ew.
You can have some bad Taco Bell from out of town because we're not gonna have a Taco Bell there, obviously.
Ooh, I'm out.
We talked about this.
See, it's
We
not-
said that he's got the best water fountain at his workplace, and I said it probably has chocolate milk coming out of it.
Probably does.
He has said those words like, "No, my work drinking fountain is the best," and we're like, Nick, I wouldn't trust it.
I wouldn't either, honestly. Not where he works.
The church's is pretty good.
It is.
Nope.
That's holy
The one
water
down
right
there by
there.
the gym.
Yeah. That is holy water.
Holy water. Oh, I never knew water could have holes in it.
No,
Weird
but
with
your
the
plans
times,
do.
sir.
My plans do?
Yeah.
Lots of them.
Oh, hey, what about this? Instead of milk for plumbing, maple syrup.
You.
Oh.
What?
So
You can't tell me
No.
you wouldn't want to like just be like, hey, you know what? Our pancakes need a syrup
So you
fountain.
plumbing, you sitting like in the toilet?
Yeah.
Alright, so you ever... no.
No, go for it.
Yeah.
Go
So,
for
like,
it.
you ever on the toilet and you take a poop and the water comes up. It's gonna be syrup.
It's
on
a
your
bidet.
butt.
It's a bidet.
With syrup. You have a sticky butt with the syrup. Oh.
Or imagine showering at that
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Oh, the
Anyone-
showers would be the worst.
Anyone that has like a fear of sticky things, like I'm thinking Chris Snyder right now, he would have left this conversation long ago.
Well, see, here's the thing though. with how thick syrup is, I don't think it'd splash up.
Yeah.
So we're solving a problem here.
But he said
But
a
it would
bidet.
also never
A bidet. It'll
flush
shoot.
down either. Let's be real.
I mean, you could. There's chocolate fountains. You could get a syrup fountain that would.
Ooh.
A syrup fountain for your chocolate fountain.
I'd shower in milk. I'd try it over syrup.
Oh man.
But then it'd be warm milk you're showering in. Because do you want to take a cold shower?
yeah.
But I'm not drinking it, so it's alright.
Chunky lemon milk showers.
Did you say chunky lemon?
Yep.
Did anyone follow that?
It tastes like lemons.
Is
Like
Did we
sour,
want to follow that?
sour milk?
I've never heard that. You're saying sour milk tastes like lemons?
Just finish the office. God dang it.
Oh.
I think it's like season 8 or 9.
I'm on season 7 and
This-
the show's going downhill real fast.
It's like season 8 or 9. They talk about chunky lemon milk.
Don't do it. Actually, do it.
Trevor's gonna start massaging his leg.
It is on camera. Perfect.
Jordan likes when I do this.
Nope.
That's sad.
back
That
there.
is sad.
I'll just throw it back there for now. No, so yeah, showers would suck with syrup, I think, but at the same time, if you're in Pancake, it's what you expect, dude. It's a tourist town. You come for the experience.
Is that what you expect?
It's just a big gimmick. Like,
I
yeah,
don't think so.
It's like
No, I
it's a
think it's
breakfast
better-
theme park.
I think it's better that you don't tell them about it until they get there. So they stay at the Pancake hotel. They turn on the showers and there's what have I?
Can you imagine the sound when you turn the showers on?
It wouldn't even spray. It'd be like drizzle
It'd be
out.
drip,
Yeah.
drip.
Put enough
Drip.
force on that thing's gonna come out.
It'd be the what would the name of the hotel be? Like the Griddle Inn or something like that.
Hot Cake Hotel.
Hot Cake Hotel. That's a good one too.
Hot Cakes is probably trademarked, so maybe not.
Just a giant pancake you sleep on.
Yeah, all beds are circle shaped. And it's just like you have different themed rooms. So you could have, the pancake suite, you have the waffle suite, the French toast suite.
The beds are burrito themed.
The pillows in each of these rooms, the pillowcases have to be yellow so it looks like a thing of butter.
Why are the butter?
Like butter on the pancakes.
Pancakes, yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot we were doing the
This is the single
pancakes.
dumbest conversation. we've ever
I
had.
kind of agree. Do you know how often you'd have to change out your entire building? Pretty much?
Why was this a good idea to be your conversation?
We were just talking about it the other night on our Twitch stream, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm talking about this with these guys because I feel like you two, I knew exactly what would happen. I knew you guys would hate it so much, and it'd be comical. And I knew Trevor would be on board with me. So I was like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk about Pancake. We're going to buy the entire freaking town, and we're going to build a multi-million-dollar resort out of breakfast food.
I've officially
And you knew
joined
I like
Team
chaos enough
Jordan.
just to go with it. So.
Yeah,
I've joined Team Jordan now.
that's what's up. We can
You're
cross.
going
Don't
to
worry,
reduce
you're just
yourself
a
that level?
phase.
It's just a phase. Team Jordan's only a phase. And soon enough, he's going to abandon me, just like everyone else in my life.
It's because you're just a phase.
Just
Your
like,
fake tears don't work.
denominator in
just
that
like we need to
problem is you.
abandon this episode.
That was a
Probably.
weak transition.
You're a weak transition.
Yeah.
Wait, what would that even mean? Tim, is there something you want to tell us?
No.
Before we get out of control here even more, I think we should. You think we should end it?
I don't know.
I feel
I
like
don't know how
we-
you guys normally end it.
I feel like we should usually just
Probably.
by me with a terrible segue.
We should have ended it when you started lighting things on fire.
We should have ended it right after Weston's.
I concur.
Well, how about we just end it now then, you big bully? So, guys, thanks for watching episode
I'll
7.
be fat.
I was about to say, I think you just insulted him.
Thanks for watching episode 7 of Uncalled For. Trevor,
I'm sorry.
it's been an honor, my sir.
Thank you for putting up with me, everyone. Glad to be here.
I'm
We're glad to
sorry.
have you, Trevor. We're sorry for Jordan.
I'm sorry for this episode, guys. Truly, I'm sorry.
Whatever. Anyways, thanks for watching. This will be up on YouTube the following week. And we are live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time here on twitch.tv/Huge Media Studios. If you missed the live show, though, like I said, go to our YouTube channel and you can watch it there. You guys want to say anything before we call it?
I got nothing.
We good?
Skip video 4. Save yourself.
Bye-bye.
Take
See
care.
ya.